Let me be clear, though. 38th and Chicago is not and will not go back to where it was prior to May 25th, 2020.
Mayor Jacob Bride laying out a phased approach for what comes next at George Floyd Square in South Minneapolis. This morning, the first concrete barriers started coming down in that area, but tonight they are back in place.
And that move took a lot of people by surprise this morning as city public works crews got to work before the sun was up this morning.
Our Paul Bloom is live for us tonight, and so Paul, still a lot of questions now as to what comes next for the intersection at 38th and Chicago.
Kelsey and Randy, and the mayor made it clear today, as did other city leaders, this first transitional phase is going to be messy. But the message from City Hall was also crystal clear on Thursday, and that is, you heard the mayor there, George Floyd Square, 38th and Chicago will never be the same. It will be a permanent memorial, but it also will reopen to traffic, and it will reconnect a divided city after a year of trauma and hurt.
This is a community involvement. The city is not responsible. The police department is not responsible. Agape Movement led this as a community effort because 90% of the community that we talked to said that they wanted it open and they wanted it open safely and peacefully.
We're at a year now, and we've had this unprecedented conviction of an officer that murdered a member of our community. And now it's time for us to begin the process of rebuilding this community.
And early this morning, members of the community organization Agape teaming up with city staff to remove the barriers, as well as portions of the memorial to Floyd, whose deadly arrest right outside Cup Foods sparked a global racial justice movement. Now, Agape is primarily an African-American community outreach group, active in Minneapolis, specifically in bettering the lives of former gang members and other men who've found trouble in their lives. Activists who've held space blocking off that intersection over the last year expressed frustration and anger over those early morning efforts to begin reopening the square. They say the community still has lots more healing to do and quickly put back up some of those barricades just as soon as teams left the area. A family member of George Floyd saying today, what happened hurts.
A decision was made and no one talked to us. I didn't get a phone call. I never talked to the mayor. I've never had a conversation with him, and I'm a family member that lives here in Minnesota. So I don't understand how all these decisions are being made, and they don't give me the respect of his family to tell me what is going on.
All right, Paul, quick question for you. Now, obviously, a lot of people unhappy about what we saw this morning, the barricades coming down, barricades going back up. Is there anything being done law enforcement-wise to keep tensions at a minimum or keeping law enforcement away? Anything at that section tonight to calm anybody who may be upset by this?
Well, it's interesting, Randy, and I didn't note it in my story there, but no police involvement whatsoever. Those were public works teams and then members of the community, Agape. No law enforcement there. And the leadership of Agape made crystal clear today they want absolutely nothing to do with confrontation. So when they met some resistance this morning, they pulled back. They left the scene. That allowed those barricades to come back up. But that is the plan, I think, to move an inch every day, talk to the folks down there, and see if they can come to some resolution. Again, open the street, but leave a good chunk of that memorial moving forward.